Coffee. Okay, I did actually charge it the other day. Okay. So, hey guys, Capacity3 here, and welcome to the WWE Payback 2017 predictions. As always, going to be running down the predictions for this Sunday. I am actually filming this Saturday, 11:42 PM. So this video will be coming on, as you see this, on the night of WWE Payback. Just going to be running down all the predictions here like I usually do. Sadly, there's only a small amount of drinking rules. I'm not going to go too crazy like last time, just no. But yeah, I'm not really... I don't know what to say about this show. I think the only thing I'm looking forward to is what this main event will consist of. Especially with the whole Rollins and Samoa Joe match. I'll just run down the cards and I'll just let you guys know what I'm looking forward to, what I'm not, and yeah. So as always, if you do want to follow me on Snapchat or any of my social media, they will be in the description down below, as well as all the predictions and the drinking rules for the show. Yeah, let's just get right onto it. So for the pre-show, we've got Finn Balor being on Miz TV. Nothing special there. I'm not too sure what's going to be going on with that. But also in the pre-show, we have Enzo and Cass versus Gallows and Anderson. Have no cares about this whatsoever. But I've got Enzo and Cass. Now, I would have suspected, because Gallows and Anderson ambushed Enzo on Monday Night Raw when he was getting ready for a 6-man tag. It was Enzo and Cass and Seth Rollins versus Samoa Joe and the Club. But it was supposed to be Enzo, but he got ambushed. So I think it's going to be Enzo and Cass winning this. Have no cares about this whatsoever. I mean, it's the pre-show. I don't think no one really cares about this match whatsoever. So I've got Enzo and Cass for what it is. So yeah, then moving on to the actual show itself, we've got a WrestleMania rematch, Neville versus Austin Aries for the Cruiserweight title. I've got Austin Aries this time, even though I do suspect they're going to keep it on Neville for quite a bit. I mean, he had a WrestleMania moment, and I think they just want to keep on him for a little while, possibly dropping it at the next pay-per-view, which I do believe it's Extreme Rules. But I've got Austin Aries. I think I predicted it at WrestleMania and I was wrong. He almost had it, but thanks to Neville giving him the whole eye rake kind of thing. I can't remember that well what happened at the end of that match, but Neville won at WrestleMania, and I just think, why not put it on Austin Aries? Why not just finally do it, and then possibly somewhere down the line Neville gets his rematch alongside with TJ Perkins in the mix, seeing it's Neville's new protege, and why not for extra measure make it a fatal 4-way at next pay-per-view, add Jack Gallagher in there. I mean, why not? So yeah, I've got Austin Aries, so I hope I do get some of these predictions correct for the show. So I'm going Aries winning the Cruiserweight title. Next on the card we have Seth Rollins versus Samoa Joe. Again, I'm not really 100% sure if anyone really cares about this, but I do in a way. I think they're going to give it on Rollins. He came out with a WrestleMania win with Triple H, so I think they want to continue that. Yeah, I do think Rollins just need it most, really. Don't really see Samoa Joe winning this. I mean, he did pick up a win at what was it, Fastlane against Sami Zayn, which wasn't okay. It was like an NXT rematch, but nothing special there. But yeah, I've got Seth Rollins. Why not just continue his winning streak for the pay-per-view? He came off brilliantly against Triple H, so why not just continue it? Next is the Hardy Boyz making their return from WrestleMania, putting the Raw Tag Team titles on the line against Sheamus and Cesaro. Da 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 da. Sheamus and Cesaro. Da 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 da. Sheamus and Cesaro. Um, I've got the Hardys. I think why are they going to be dropping it anytime soon? They just won it at WrestleMania a few weeks ago. Keep it on the Hardys. It's been quite weird seeing this Sheamus and Cesaro thing. I mean, they've had like some mini attacks during the matches and then they just shake hands afterwards. So I don't know what's going on with that. But I think the Hardys going to retain, and then Sheamus and Cesaro are just going to turn heel in the process. And then we'll see another match against them both at Extreme Rules or either on an episode of Raw. No idea what's going to happen, but I've got the Hardys to retain. So yeah. Next is Bayley versus Alexa Bliss for the Raw Women's title. I've got Bayley. I think with Alexa Bliss shifting from SmackDown to Raw, why they're giving her this opportunity already, I have no clue. It just seems quite quickly, especially when it was Charlotte versus Naomi on SmackDown. She just got that opportunity quite quickly, even though that match turned into a no contest. Thank you, Carmella, Tamina, and Natalya. But yeah, I just think this is going to keep on Bayley for a bit. I wasn't really expecting Bayley to retain at WrestleMania, even though that is what I predicted, I believe. But I think they just want to keep on Bayley for a bit. I do want to see some sort of rivalry with Nia Jax, just like what they done with Bayley and Nia down in NXT, and then they had that match in London, which I saw live. But yeah, I just think they're going to keep on Bayley. I don't think Alexa's going to win it anytime soon. So yeah. But I do know Sasha will probably get involved as is, because it's Sasha and Bayley, so why not? Next up is Kevin Owens putting the US title on the line against Chris Jericho. If Jericho wins the title, he will be transferred to Tuesday Night SmackDown. Obviously I'm going to be picking Kevin Owens because it has been told that Jericho is going to be leaving to go on tour with his band Fozzy. So it makes sense for why I'm picking this prediction. A lot of people have been picking this, Kevin Owens retaining. Yeah, and then probably in a few months' time, I don't know whether they're going to be doing a WWE draft because they just had a mini superstar shake-up, like transferring 10 people over to SmackDown, transferring 10 people over to Raw. But if there's a WWE draft in say July and Jericho gets transferred to SmackDown, along with so he will be on the same boat as Owens, and hopefully this rivalry will continue. But yeah, I've got Kevin Owens. Next is the House of Horrors match. Now I have no idea what's going to be going down with this match because it says House of Horrors. We have no idea what that's going to be. Same thing as what happened last year with the Ambrose Asylum match, when it was just a steel cage with a bunch of props. So kendo stick, we saw some thumbtacks. Yeah, I have no idea what we're going to be expecting for this match, but Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt. Apparently it was supposed to be for the WWE title, but according to Wikipedia here, it doesn't list it, so I'm quite confused on what's going on there. But we do know Randy Orton's got to put that WWE title against Jinder Mahal at Backlash in a few weeks, so I don't know what's going on there. Maybe they just cancelled it just to make it a normal match, I don't know, but I'm really confused about this. I don't know why it's doing that, but yeah, I've got Randy Orton. I would have picked Bray Wyatt if it was for the WWE title. It seemed quite weird how Orton just won it at WrestleMania, just out of nowhere. But I've got Randy Orton to retain. He's just gonna keep the title because Jinder Mahal has actually stolen the title of Randy Orton on this week's episode of SmackDown, thanks with the Sin Brothers. But yeah, I've got Randy Orton, beats Bray Wyatt, and then he can just focus on facing Jinder Mahal, which I do know he's going to retain, because this is just going to be one of those one-off things where it was like what was it? Great American Bash 2007 when John Cena was facing Bobby Lashley for the WWE title, and that match was actually quite good. So yeah, it will just probably be a one-off thing. So I'm going to be picking Randy Orton. Even if it was for the title, Orton's going to retain. Next up is a Fastlane rematch. We've got Roman Reigns, of all things, taking on Braun Strowman. Crazy couple of weeks on Monday Night Raw. Braun Strowman's flipped over in an ambulance with Roman Reigns inside it. He's pushed a dumpster with Kalisto inside it off the stage. A pretty hectic week of Braun Strowman's, how should I say it, this road to devastation, I should say. Roman Reigns, of all things, they're just going to be giving him the win because he's Roman Reigns. He beat the Undertaker at WrestleMania, which I still can't get over. But it was actually quite nice at the end of what they did for the Undertaker, just giving him like 15 extra minutes just to do like his thank you taker thing. But if all four things, because there's a lot of speculation going on with Roman Reigns, how you might have saw it in the camera angle where you can actually see someone's footsteps or their shadow behind the ambulance while it was getting tipped over by Braun Strowman, and that was specifically Roman Reigns. But I just think Roman Reigns is just going to get a win for what it is. But my prediction overall, I'm sorry I'm rambling, I'm going to be picking Braun Strowman. I don't really see the whole point where they're just going to give it to Reigns, because he won at Fastlane clean by pinfall, of all things, because he's Roman Reigns. I just want Braun Strowman to win. Just destroy Reigns. It will be his funeral, as Strowman has said. So yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say about it. So I'm picking Braun Strowman, even though it's most likely going to be Reigns, of all things. Duh. But anyway, that is my predictions. They will all be in the description down below. Drinking rules. Right, it's nothing special. There's only like 4 drinking rules. So drink for every time they mention the Superstar Shake-Up, as well as mentions of Raw and SmackDown. Down your drink for surprise returns and debuts, and down your drink for when the title changes hands. Again, predictions, drinking rules in the description down below. Put in the comment section what your predictions are, and that is pretty much it. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the WWE Payback. Again, if you do want to check me out on Snapchat, if you are not able to watch the WWE Payback, because I do actually mention on my Snapchat what's going on during the show and everything. So feel free to add me. That's in the description as well as all my social media. So that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the WWE WWE Payback. Why am I getting them? That's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the WWE Payback. I'm Keith 3, and I will see you soon. See ya.